You're so far away. Everything that you always dreamed of, close enough for you to taste, but you just can't touch. You wanna show the world but no one knows your name yet. You wanna wear it, how you gonna make it? You know you can if you get the chance, and your face in the door keeps slamming. What's up, Chastity Fluff fam? Welcome back to my channel where we all about love, positivity, self-development, entrepreneurship, being a girl boss, and everything in that vicinity. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to be an influencer. So, for those that do not know, I am an influencer. Let's talk about what the definition of a social media influencer is. A social media influencer is a user on social media who has established credibility in a specific industry. A social media influencer has access to large audience and can persuade others by virtue of their authenticity and reach. And we're going to talk about how you can become one. I do work with certain brands. I do have different affiliate deals. I've done sponsored posts, blase, and all these other type of things. Not on YouTube, but I have done it on Instagram, Twitter, and my social medias. And I've done it for my blog, and I am working on it for YouTube, as I build and as I grow. If you're new to this channel, then go ahead and subscribe and turn your notification bell if you guys want to know more about being an influencer after this video. If you have any questions, or if there's anything else you want me to talk about specifically and target it, then go ahead and leave that in the comment section down below. If you are not new to the channel, then thank you so much for being here. Welcome back. Thank you for loving me as much as I love you. And yeah, let's get into the video. First tip that I have for how to be an influencer, what you need to do. First thing that you need to do is figure out what your message is. You are an influencer, which basically means that you are influencing the public. What do you want your influence to be? What message are you trying to give out to the world? What are you going to be about? What do you stand for? Here, I stand for positivity, self-development, girl boss, entrepreneurship, growth, all those type of things, all that wrapped into one little self-development bow. My message is that no matter where you come from, how much money you started with, no matter what, you can make your dreams come true. You can live the life that you want to live. And it's all up to you. And you just have to follow steps in self-growth and those type of things in order to get there. Learn what your message is. Are you wanting to help influence people to be better, to do better? Are you wanting to be a beauty influencer? Is your message going to be about doing makeup? Is your message going to be being the best you physically, beautifully? Are you wanting to show people different ways you can do your hair? What is your message? What are you about? That is the first thing that you need to figure out, because if you don't have anything to say, then you're a trash influencer. Then you're doing it for the wrong reasons in the first place. Number 2 that I have for if you want to be an influencer is to be authentically yourself. One of the most turn off things that I see on social media, especially on Instagram, is people being somebody else. People just basically seeing other influencers, seeing what other people have to say, and just kind of copying that. Or, they're like, oh, well, other people are doing this, so I'm going to do this. Do you be you. Nobody else is going to do that, and that is what's going to stand out to brands. That's what's going to stand out to other people to actually be influenced and want to listen to you, want to pay attention to you. I am 100% myself. I am 100% honest about all of my shortcomings on social media. Especially if you see me on Twitter, you'll see me talking about the stuff that I have failed at all the time. But I also talk about my testimony. I talk about the good and the bad. I'm open, I'm honest, I'm goofy, I play a little bit too much. And if you follow me on my social media, that will be there. And that what sticks out about me is that I'm 100% myself, whether it is good or whether it is bad, or whether people like it or whether people don't. It doesn't really matter. I am being me. That is what it means to be an influencer. You have to influence people by being yourself. Trying to be somebody else is just... And people can tell. People can tell that you're fake. People can tell that you're not real, that you're not being authentic, and that you're just doing this to make money. Number 3, be active on social media. Be active on whatever it is that you're trying to be an influencer on. If you want to be a social media influencer, then you need to be active on social media. You need to be active on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, on Facebook, whatever it is. You need to be on there as much as possible. I'm bad at that now, but I didn't used to be. On Instagram, I'm not bad at it on Twitter, I'm terrible at it on Facebook, and I'm not bad at it on Snapchat. But on Instagram, I slack. I used to post pretty often, but now I post like 2-3 times a week. But post as often as you can. Take pictures. Get yourself dolled up, cute, whatever. That's my problem. I don't get dolled up and cute enough. But in order to get to the status that I'm at right now, I had to be active, be interactive, talk to people, reply to comments, all that good stuff. Be online, show your face, be present. That is how you get the attention of brands, and that is how you grow, is by being active. Get yourself a content strategy. That's what I do for my clients. I give them content strategies. We have a schedule, how often they post, when they post, what time they post, the best times for engagement to post, the best times for brands to notice you to post. That's what I do for my clients. And that's super duper important. You can do it a month in advance and it becomes stress free, and then you can have the posts automatically go out, all those type of things. Like, there are ways for you to be very active but not be stressed out worrying about, oh my god, I have to post something today. There are ways to schedule it, there are ways to advance it, there are people, you can hire someone like me to do it for you and help you grow. Those type of things you have to keep in mind though, because you need to be active in order to grow and in order for brands to notice you. The brands are going to be like, okay, well, you never post, why would I pay you to post something? Why would I give you something for free in order for you to review it? You're never online, so when you do post, ain't nobody gonna notice you because nobody's expecting you to post because you don't. Number 4 is to network. Oh my gosh. And just about everything that you do, every advice that if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be an influencer, if you want to be a blogger, if you want to be a YouTuber, any of that, all of that, you're gonna have to network. Get to know other people in your niche. Get to know other people who do the same thing you do. Get virtual mentors, people that you look up to, not that you copy, but that you look up to, that you can take pointers from. Pay attention to people's hashtags. Ask questions. Get yourself involved in group chats with other influencers. Talk to people. That's another reason why you should be replying to comments. Have conversations with people in your comments. DM other influencers. You like something somebody did, let them know. Go and engage. Find new people to follow. Find new people to look up to. Find new people to look into. Find new people that can inspire you and help you keep focused, help give you more tips, help keep you on your toes. Network. Tip number 5 is engage and grow an online community. Basically, when you're an influencer, you have to have your own little community of people that look up to you and follow you. In order to do that, you do have to be a leader and you have to know what your target audience is, which brings me back to number 1. You do have to know that in order to build your community. I have a little Cherishing Flow fam community on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat, all of that. There's like a group of people who keep up with me, who keep up with what I do, keep up with what I say, who love what I do and who love what I say. I have legit, consistent supporters. That's what you need. You need to bring people back. People that want to come back to you. That is your community. People who just support you, even if you switch up something or if you're doing something different, so that if you say, hey, you guys, this brand wants me to talk about this and I really love this, they're going to believe you and they're going to be interested in it too. Like, oh, she tried this. I trust her. I believe in her. I've been following her already. I want to try it too because she said it's a good product and I already trust her and I'm following her and I support her. That's the kind of community that you want. People who see you, see what you're doing, and are like, hey, she's pretty on it. She's usually pretty right and she usually says and does stuff that I agree with and that I'm on top of. So if she wants to show something new, then I'm going to try that something new. That's what brands want to see. They want to see that you have a community of consistency with people who keep coming back, who keep coming back for more, keep coming back for more, keep coming back for more. So that's what you need to be doing. That's what you should be working on. That's like one of the biggest and most challenging things for influencers, is building their own community that will gain the attention of both brands and supporters, because you're going to need both in order to make being an influencer your actual even part-time income. Period. Last tip that I have, if you want to be an influencer, you've done all those other things and brands have not reached out to you, you haven't gotten yourself a sponsored deal, reach out to the brands. Start talking to brands. Get to know, you know what your niche is by now. You should. If you've done all those other steps, then you should know what your niche is. You know what your target audience is. You know what your community is. All of that. And you're doing that part. You're growing. Reach out to brands. There are influencer networking little things like Deal Spotter. That's what I use. That's pretty much the only one that I really use. I'm a part of other little online things for influencers, but Deal Spotter is what I use, where there are brands looking for influencers and you go on there and you apply to what fits. There's more other than Deal Spotter, so look them up. I'll put Deal Spotter's link in the description box below. But it's really good. That's why I got my very first sponsored post. It's on Deal Spotter. I applied to do this deal. I would suggest only applying to ones that fit your niche, not ones that you just think you can get, but ones that fit your niche, that fit what you want, that fit what you talk about, that fit what you do, that you know you can talk about organically with your audience and it not just sound salesy. Sometimes you don't get responses, but sometimes you do. I have a brand deal that's coming up that I reached out to them. I sent them an email, not on Deal Spotter. I looked up certain brands, trying to find one that fits me, that I know I could promote. And I found some on Instagram and I started emailing. Send out them emails. Be like, hey, let them know what you have to offer. Let them know what your target audience is, how you could promote their brand, what you would do, how you would utilize that. It's a lot of work being an influencer, y'all. It's not easy. It's not simple. It's not something that's gonna happen just like that. You can have 10,000. I've seen plenty of people who have 20K, 50K, all that type of stuff, followers on Instagram, but they still don't have no brand deals. They're still not making any money, and they're still not getting engagement. They still don't have an actual community. It takes a lot of actual work to build organically and get good, continuous, supportive followers, and it takes a whole lot of work to get brands to notice you. So reach out to some brands, put yourself in their face so they can see you. Those are my tips on how to be an influencer, how to become successful as an influencer, build yourself inside out, grow, learn. If you just want to be an influencer on Instagram, learn Instagram's algorithms, learn what hashtags work for your niche. Don't just use hashtags that are popular. Learn exactly what kind of hashtags you need to know for your niche. These are things that I do for my clients, so I do actually know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Reach out to brands. Don't be a punk. Talk to people. Being an influencer, you gotta learn how to speak, even if you're not, especially if it's not in person. Like, you gotta learn how to talk to people at least via social media. Like, come on now. I'm not that great at talking to people in person, but I'll send somebody a message, an email, or a DM like that with no problem. Like, learn how to do that. Don't be salesy, but be honest. Pitch yourself. Represent you. If you enjoyed that video, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, if there's anything more that you want to know about being an influencer, leave it in the comment section down below. Maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll just answer the question. We'll see. We'll see. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not following me on my social media, then go ahead to all of my social media, Cherishing Flow, everywhere, everything. Doesn't matter what it is. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm never on Facebook, but I'm gonna try to get more active on there so you can get on there or whatever and we can powwow. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.